Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to today's class. Jazakumullah for arriving on time. I hope you all have your heads covered appropriately and you're ready for today's lesson. We are going to start with our first dua as usual. So if we could have a student please for the opening dua.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Our first student is G1086.
G1086. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum G1086. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah.
Excellent, good. So we're going to start with our dua. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ربي
ربي
زدني
زدني
علما
علما.
ربي زدني علما.
ربي زدني علما.
Excellent. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, G1086. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. So in today's class, we're going to get straight on. In the class yesterday, you were looking at tashdid and you began the exercises with the day teacher. So in today's class, we are going to be continuing with tashdid and we are going to be doing more practice on that. I am going to assign some of you to the breakout room with a teacher. And then once I have done that, we will begin the lesson. So just bear with me for one moment. I am opening the breakout room now. Excellent. Good. And discipline in charge, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Excellent, good. So as in yesterday's lesson, you began tashdid, which means, tashdid, which is a letter with a shadda. A shadda is another name for tashdid. And a letter which has a shadda on it is called a mushaddad letter. And mushaddad means hardened. Okay, so you went over all of this yesterday. And in yesterday's class, you were also told the way that you can identify and look at a shadda and how you are to pronounce it. So we're just going to go over that today, and then we will start with our students on the mic. So first thing you need to do when you have the letters is you need to identify the mushaddad letter and the vowel letter to be joined. So for example, in this first case here, it's been done for you. You have nubaddila. Okay, so you have to identify the mushaddad letter, which is the dal, and the vowel letter before it, which is the ba. Okay, so you can highlight, just those two letters. One second. Which is not letting me highlight, but never mind. Okay, so I'll put my little hand there so you can see. So you identify the two letters, the ba and the dal. Mushaddad letter is the dal, and the letter preceding it with a vowel is the ba. Okay, that's the first step, identifying. Okay, then you have to join those two letters together. You ignore the stroke on the mushaddad letter and you simply join the two letters. So for example, in the case that we were looking at here, you would join the ba with the dal, you would join them together. So you would say bad, bad. Okay, once you have joined them, you hold on that sound. Okay, and you identify the stroke, the vowel, on the mushaddad letter. Okay, and then you make the right sound. So again, going back to our example here, the stroke on the mushaddad letter is a kasra, so you will have to make a D sound. Okay. But it all needs to be joined together. Everything needs to be pulled together. And you need to emphasize the mushaddad letter. You're not supposed to rush through it. So in this example, it would be baddi. Push on the dal, harden it, and make sure it makes a clear sound where you're joining the ba to the dal and then making the sound of the dal with the kasra. Baddi. Okay, and in this entire word, then you would read nubaddila. Nubaddila. You harden the shadda letter. Okay, so for everyone today, remember, first thing you need to do is identify the mashaddad letter and the vowel letter that needs to be joined to it. You join them together, ignoring the stroke on the mashaddad letter, just joining the two, but you hold on that sound, then you look, you identify the stroke on the mashaddad letter, the vowel, you make that sound, and you pull everything together and emphasize the mashaddad letter, really harden it. Okay, you need to do this really slowly when you're learning to make sure that you're making every sound correctly. And as you get more experienced, you can speed that up. But at the beginning, you're not to rush through. You have to do it very, very slowly. Okay, so that's just a recap from yesterday's lesson. We are going to start today where we ended off yesterday, which was here. Okay, so if we could have, please, if we could have a student, and then we will begin our recitation from here.
Yes, G1090.
G1090. Assalamu alaikum. G1090. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. G1097.
G1097.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, you're well. Excellent. Did you understand yesterday's lesson and everything you need to do?
Yes.
Excellent. So we need to start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we're going to go through these next few words together. Okay, so off you go with Dawood and Tasmiyah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله
بسم الله
الرحمن الرحيم.
الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent. So first of all, you need to identify the two letters which we're going to be joining. Okay, so what's this letter here?
Kaf.
Excellent. And this letter here?
Za.
Dhal. Dhal. Dhal.
Val.
Dhal. Good. Make sure your tongue touches your top front teeth and make a th sound. Dhal.
Val.
Excellent. So you're going to be joining this kaf to this dhal, okay? And you will be joining using this kasra. So how will you do that? Wanna have a go? Give.
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 Good. You don't need to elongate it. You don't need to make it longer. You need to join it in a nice short sound. Give.
Give.
Excellent. Now, on top of this dhal, we have a vertical fatha. How long will you pronounce this letter for?
2.
Excellent. 2 seconds. So do you want to have a go at that?
Give. Give.
Give, and then you have to pronounce the dhal with a vertical fatha for 2 seconds. So I'll do it for you. Give the.
Give.
Beautiful. Well done. Give the.
Give.
Excellent. And this last sound here, what will we say here?
Ban.
Ban. Excellent. Very nice. So let's try and put it all together. Give the ban.
Give. Ban.
Beautiful. Well done. Excellent. Now, next word. Would you like to have a go by yourself or would you like to follow me?
I would like to have a go by myself.
Excellent.
Please.
So first, I just want you to do these 2 letters here, the first 2 letters.
Oot.
Good. Joining it to the second. Excellent. Well done. And now making the sound, which this would come with this kasra. How would you do that?
Oti.
Excellent. Very, very good sound. A really good ta. Nice thick sound, but you need to make sure it's only for 1 second. Okay, because this is a simple kasra, so it will only be for 1 second. Once more, have another go.
Utti.
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 Good. Really hard on the ta. Okay, you have to really harden and push down on it. So you're holding the sound on the ta, hardening it, and then making the kasra sound. Utti.
Utti.
Good. And the next 2 letters, join those.
Lab.
What letter is this?
Ta.
Ta. Well done. Another go.
Lat.
Brilliant. Excellent. Very good. Uttilat.
Uttilat.
Remember, this is a thick sound, so make a round mouth when you, even though it's a kasra, and you have to kind of make a softer sound, but you still have to make a round mouth. Uttilat.
Uttilat.
Very good. Really good pushing on that ta there. Keep practicing that. The thick sounds can be a little bit tricky when you have a kasra with them, but you have to really work on that and remember that. Excellent. Now, next word here. First 2 letters. Could you do those for me?
Oji.
Good. Make sure you don't elongate. Another go.
Oji.
Ujji.
Oji.
Ujji.
Oji.
Good. So you're joining the alif to the jim, uj, and then you're doing the jim with the kasra, but you're not having a break in the middle. You're not supposed to have a gap in the middle of those 2 sounds. To keep your, you have to keep your mouth on the sound. So ujji,
Oji.
ujji.
Oji.
Excellent. Very good. Ujji lat.
Ujilat.
Ujjilat.
Ujilat.
Very good. Excellent. So you join uj, you don't make a break, and you go straight into the G sound. So ujji
Uji.
lat.
Lat.
Ujjilat.
Ujilat.
Excellent. Very good. Next one here.
U.
These 2 sounds together.
Nui.
What's this letter here?
Ba.
Za. Za. So can you join that to the vowel?
Zui.
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 Good. Make sure you don't elongate. Okay, we don't need to make any sound longer. Still has to be 1 second. Zui.
Zui.
Good. And next 2 sounds?
Jat.
Jat. Excellent. And all together?
Zuwijat.
Brilliant. Very good. Zuwijat.
Zuwijat.
Good. Zuwijat.
Zuwijat.
Excellent. Good. Very, very nice. Excellent work, G1097. Very good. Make sure that you focus on keeping those letters short. Okay, there's no elongation with these simple strokes. Remember, simple kasra, simple fatha, simple dhamma, 1 second each. Okay, the elongation is if you have a vertical fatha or a vertical kasra or an inverted dhamma. Otherwise, 1 second. Okay, and just really focus on pushing on that letter which has the shadda on top. The letter with the shadda, you have to really push on it, hold on it, and then make the sound, the vowel sound which is with it. So that in these 2 examples, it's the kasra, here it was a kasra, and here it was a vertical fatha. So it was zik, it was gidha, yeah, because of the vertical fatha on top. Excellent, very, very good effort. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Could I have another student, please?
Yes, G1050.
G1050. Assalamu alaikum. G1050. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasniya, and then we'll begin from here. Okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. Right, so the two letters which we need to join because of the shadda are these two here. Okay, can you try and join those two here, there?
Na
Okay, what's this letter here? Do you remember?
Sod
Sod, well done, sod. And this letter here?
Nun
Okay, with a noon, if it was a noon, it would have a dot in the middle. Let's see, can I find a simple noon for you in this? There's nothing here in this exercise. You see this noon here? Yeah, you can see this noon? This is a
Yeah.
noon. So it's a bit straighter. This is slight angle. Noon is a little bit straighter, and a noon has a dot in its belly. Okay, so that's how you can tell the difference between a dal and a noon. Okay, good. So this letter is a dal. Okay, do you want to have a go joining this sword to the dal?
Sodal
Excellent. Very, very good effort. Sodda. 2 seconds because of the vertical fatha. Once more.
Sodal
Very good. Really good pushing down on the dal there. Very nice. Now, what's this first letter here?
Da
Ta. And it has a fatha, so we'll pronounce that as
Da
ta. Good. So do you want to try and put that all together for me?
Da Solda
Very good effort. Well done. Ta sodda.
Da Soda
Very nice. Excellent. Make sure you remember the sod is a thick sound. So when you're making it, you have to round in your mouth a little bit. But the ta and the dal are both thin sounds. So you have to make a smiley face when doing both of those. Okay? Ta, sodda, ta, sodda.
Soda
Very good effort. Good. Next one here. Can we do the first two letters?
Aha
Good effort. Brilliant. Aha.
Aha
Good. Again, ha is one of our thick sounds, so we have to round in our mouth. Aha.
Aha
Good. Very good. And the last letter here?
Ra
Ra. So try to put that all together.
Ahara
Very good. Make sure you don't elongate that ra. It's a simple 1 second count, okay? Ahara.
Ahara
Very good. Excellent. Let's go on to our next word. Now, there's a couple of things to remember here. We've got a tanveen of fatha here as well. So you need to think about the sound you will make at the end. Do you want to have a go?
Sha
Good.
Na
Okay, what letter is this?
Nun
This is a qaf.
Da
Yeah. But over here you have a qaf, which is a full form qaf. But in the middle of a word, it looks like this. Okay, it's got 2 dots. Remember, noon has 1 dot. It's the same shape, more or less. It's got a slight bump here as well. But a noon has 1 dot and a qaf has 2 dots. Okay, good.
Okay.
So have another go.
Shakala
Shaq, well done. You joined the first two really, really well. Do you remember what to do with the tanveen?
2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 second sound, but you don't you have to make a gunna sound, okay, a nasal sound. So qan.
Shakan
Very good. Shaqqan.
Shakan
Very good. Really pushing hard on that qaf sound there. That was very good. Well done. So let's go on to this one. Again, we've got a tanveen of dhamma here. Okay, so do you remember what this first letter is?
Ka
Kaf. Well done. Excellent. And the second letter is?
Lam
Lam. Good. So join those and then you have to continue with the tanveen of dhamma.
Kalu
Kallun.
Kalnun
Very good. Once more. Kallun.
Kalun
Very good. So make sure you really push down on that shadda sound. Okay. Really, really good effort. G1050. Keep pushing down, making sure you know the thick sounds. Okay. So your qaf, your kha there is a thick sound. The sad is a thick sound there. Da, okay? Make sure you're changing the shape of your mouth for those. Make sure you push on that shadda letter. So you really emphasize on it and harden it. And just keep an eye on the strokes, which you have to say with the shadda letter as well. Okay? Jazakumullah. Keep practicing and you're doing really, really well, mashallah. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you for your help. Allah Hafiz. If we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1122.
G1122. Assalamu alaikum. G1122. Assalamu alaikum. There's no response there, I think.
Okay. G1107.
G1107. Assalamu alaikum. G1107. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. You understand the lesson okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So we're going to work on this sound, this word here. Can you start with Dawood and Tasmiyah? A'udhu billahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good. Excellent. So just do these first two sounds for me.
Zuli.
Very good effort. Dhulli.
Zuli.
Good. Well done. So you really push on that lam. You join the dhal to the lam very clearly. Dhul. But then you don't take your mouth off the sound and you pronounce the lam with the kasra. Dhulli.
Zuli.
Good. Very good. Dhulli.
Zuli.
Very nice. And the second two letters?
La.
This what sign is this? Do you remember?
No.
This is a sukoon. We looked at this last week. Sukoon. Like this. Yeah? And it means you have to join the two letters together. So this lam will join to this ta. Do you want to try again?
La.
Lat. Well done. Once more.
La.
Lat. Excellent. Dhullilat.
Zulila.
Dhullilat.
Zulila.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. So let's go on to the next word. Join the first two together. Good.
Yes.
Good. Very good. Uqi.
Uki.
Uqi.
Uki.
Good. Tat.
Ta.
Uqitat.
Ukita.
Good. And remember this qaf is a thick sound, so you have to round on your mouth a little bit. Uqitat.
Kita.
Very good effort. Well done. Let's go on to the next word. Now, here we have two shadda letters. Okay, but we're just going to do shadda letters. We're going to do these two letters first, and then we're going to join on the second shadda letter. Okay, you want to follow me or when you have a go by yourself?
Follow you.
You'd prefer to follow me. Okay, that's excellent. So we're going to join this meme to this sad. Okay, and we'll say mus.
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 Excellent. Now this sad we then have to join to this dal because the dal also has the shadda. Okay, so we'll say mussad.
Musad.
Mussad.
Musad.
Excellent. And underneath the dal we have a kasra. So we would combine that, pull it all together, and we will say mussaddi.
Musad.
Excellent. Mussaddi.
Musad.
Excellent. Do you want to have a go doing these next two letters, or do you want to follow me on that?
For you.
Okay. So we've got qaf, and we've got a ya. Qi. And then we have a noon with a fatha, na. مصدقين. Okay, make sure that the mu isn't separate. You have to join it to the sad. مصدي. مصدقين. Beautiful, really good. And your qaf was really, really good there. You had a thick sound. Brilliant. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help, G1107. Well done. Keep practicing that. Keep practicing pushing on those mushaddad letters and making them really, really hard and really, really strong. Okay? Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we can have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1127.
Assalamu alaikum, G1127.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. Now, we're going to go on to this word here after you do tawud and tasmiyah. Okay, and remember in this word, we've got two shaddas. So we can decide whether you want to follow me or want to have a go by yourself. But start with tawud and tasmiyah, please.
By myself.
Okay, excellent. A'udhu billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يشقق.
Beautiful, really, really nice. So you hardened the sheen really well. You hardened the qaf really well. You made that thick sound for the qaf here and the thick sound for the qaf here as well. That really nice. Once more, please.
يشقق.
Very nice. And your timing was on spot as well. Each sound was just for the 1 second. Really good. Well done. Excellent. Next word, this one, please.
نشتق.
Once more.
تشتق.
Just a second. Okay, sorry, there was something in front of my screen. Can you just do that once more?
Okay. تشتق.
Jalal, you can't see.
What letter is this?
Ta.
Can you see the letter clearly?
Qaf.
Qaf, well done, excellent. Now have another go.
تشقق.
Very good, excellent, really, really nice. Pushing down on the letters there as well. Well done. Next one, this one here.
فلصدق.
Once more, have another go. Can you hear me? G1127. Discipline in charge. Do we have G1127 on?
Yeah, but she just oh yeah, she's back.
It's back?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
فأصدق. فأصدق.
Very nice. You corrected it yourself. That was really good. You looked carefully. Once more. Very good.
So you can't see the screen.
1 second.
Can you not see the screen properly? Is that clearer?
Yes, better now.
Okay.
Second.
فأصدق.
Very nice. Excellent. Really, really good. Pushing down on the swad and the dal there. Very good. Is this a thick sound or a thin sound, the swad?
Thick.
Excellent. Very good. Well done. And the next one here.
Okay.
Can you see my screen okay now?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Okay.
يصعد.
Very good. The ayn sound was really clear as well, which is a difficult sound to make, especially when you're joining and combining letters together with tashdid. So once more, please.
يصعد.
Very good. Very good. Really nice. you said it really slowly. You try to make every sound very, very clear, which is exactly what we need to do at this stage. You make every sound clearly, you go through it slowly, and you don't rush, which you did. Exactly. Well done. And last word here, please.
سيذكر.
Very nice. Very good. Can you tell me the name of this letter?
ذا.
Dhal.
ذال.
Dhal.
ذال.
Okay. Put your tongue and touch your top teeth, just underneath your top teeth, and say the sound th.
ذ.
The.
ذ.
Okay, so we don't want to have a z sound in there. There's no buzzing sound in there. Imagine you're saying the word the or the word these, okay, or those. That th sort of sound, that's the sound you need to be making. The sound, not a z sound. Try once more. What's this letter?
ذ.
The. Excellent, good. So your tongue needs to be touching the top teeth, and you need to make a the sound. Well done. Once more on this one.
سيذكر. سيذكر.
Very good. Much, much better. Excellent. Really lovely pronunciation and recitation there. G1127. Really good emphasis on the shadda letters, and your thick letters were very clear. Make sure you keep practicing the letters, the sounds, the pronunciation of sounds like dhal. Okay, so you know exactly how to pronounce it, but really, really good. Keep up the good work, mashallah. Well done. Jazakumullah for all your help. Okay, excellent. So I hope everybody at home is following, even if they are not on the mic, because all the practice you get, the better you become. It's really, really important that you keep practicing and you keep trying, even if we are not listening to you. It's all practice, and you're getting blessings for every single word you recite. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next exercise, which is the same principle. We're going to look at the individual words. We're going to see where we need to join. We're going to harden, and we're going to try and say the whole word together. Okay, so if we could have another student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1106.
Assalamu alaikum, G1106. G1106, can you hear me?
Okay, we'll move to another student then. G1108.
G1108. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Yes,
Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we can work through these words, okay? So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay, let's start with this word here. Okay, would you like to follow me, or would you like to have a go by yourself?
I want to follow you.
Excellent, good. So we have here a ta and we have a ta. Okay, and we need to join them together and harden the ta sound because of the shadda on top. This is our mushaddad letter. So we will say ta ta, ta ta. Good. Can you say this next letter? Do you know what it is?
Lam.
Lam. Good. With a kasra underneath. Do you want to have a go? This would be li. Li. Good. And what letter is this?
Ain.
Excellent. It has a dhamma on the top. How would we pronounce that?
U.
Excellent. So at the end we have li-o.
Li. U.
Good. And remember, ayn comes from the throat. It's different from an alif. O from the throat. Li-o.
Li. U.
Good. Well done. So, ta-ta, li-o. Ta-ta, li-o.
Li. U.
Very good effort. Excellent. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. So, here we have a ra, and we have to join it to the mushaddad jim. So we will say ruj, and then we have a fatha on top of the jim, rujja,
Rujja.
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 And what letter is this?
Da.
And we have a kasra underneath. How will we say that?
Ti.
T. Well done. Excellent. We're going to put that all together. Rujjati.
Rujjati.
Very nice. Rujjati.
Rujjati.
Very good. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Oh. Okay. What letter is this?
Ghain.
Ghain with what on top? What's this on top of the ghain?
Dhamma.
Excellent. Very good. A ghain with the dhamma on top. Okay. Now, what letter is this here?
Sad.
Sad. Very good. And the sad has a fatha on top. It's also our mushaddad letter. Okay, so we're going to join the ghain to the sad. Ghus.
Hush.
Good. And then say the sad with the fatha. Ghussa.
Husha.
Very nice. Excellent. And then we have a tanveen over here, and we will pronounce this tin.
Tin.
Ghussatin.
Shati.
Good. And remember, ghain and sad are both thick letters, so we need to make our mouth nice and round and serious. Ghussatin.
Hushati.
Very good. Once more with me. Ghussatin.
Hushati.
Very good. Excellent. And let's go on to this one. Do you remember this letter? This is a dhal. Dhal. Okay. A dhal has a fatha on top, and we have to join it to this mushaddad ra. Okay. Dhar.
Dal.
And the ra has a fatha. Dharra.
Dalla.
Dharra.
Dalla.
Very good. And again, we have a ta with a tanveen. So, dharratin.
Dawratin.
Dharratin.
Dawratin.
Really good effort. Well done. G1108. Keep practicing those sounds. Keep practicing your mushaddad letters, recognizing them, joining them, and really hardening them when you're saying them. Okay, really good effort. Keep working hard. Keep practicing hard, and it will all get very, very much easier, inshallah. Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. We have our next student, please.
Yes, G1124.
G1124.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Fine.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Would you like to start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we can get on to the words?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent. Would you like to do this by yourself or follow me?
I would like to do it by myself.
Okay, excellent. Off you go.
تفرق.
Very nice. Excellent. Is this a thick sound or a thin sound? Oh, very good. Once more.
تفرق.
Tafarraqa.
تفرق.
Very good. Well done. Excellent. Let's go on to our next one.
قدر.
Very nice. Once more.
قدر.
Very good. I really like the way you made the thick sound for the qaf, and you made sure you made the thin sound for the dal, which is something which can be quite difficult when you're learning. So you need to make sure that your mouth is in the right position to make those sounds. You did that really well, mashallah. Well done. Next one.
خفت.
Once more.
خفت.
Good. Very good. Now, for everybody at home, you can see that we're joining the kha to the fa. kha with a fatha on top, fa with a shadda and a fatha on top. But then our last letter here, the ta, has a sukoon, which is why we didn't say khaffa. She said khaffat, because then you have to join the fa to the ta at the end. So that was really good. Well done, mashallah. Excellent. And this one here.
يتقدم.
Excellent. Once more.
يتقدم.
Very good. Now, again, everybody at home as well, see how the student said each letter the same length, okay, which is really important. Don't elongate letters unless they have a different stroke or different sign on top, or unless they need to be elongated. Otherwise, they should all be short and concise and just the 1 second for each of the simple strokes. Okay, once more, please.
يتقدم.
Very good. Really nice hardening of the dal there again with the shadda. And again, people at home, this is how you need to be pronouncing. Really harden that shadda letter. Okay, Jazakumullah, excellent. Jazakumullah, G124, very, very nice recitation, mashallah. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we can have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1123.
G1123. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes.
Excellent. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll start with the words. Okay? Off you go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent. And do you want to go by yourself or follow me?
Follow you.
Okay. So first we're going to join these first two letters together. We have a kaf and a ra mushaddad, and both the kaf and the ra have a fatha on top. So we have qarra,
قرة.
qarra,
قرة.
and then we have a ta with a tanveen of fatha. Qarratan.
قرة.
Very nice. Well done. Excellent. So let's go on to the next one. Now here we have the noon with a fatha and a za with a fatha and a shadda on top. So this is our mushaddad letter. Okay, so let's just join these two first. Okay, we would say nazza,
نزة.
nazza,
نزة.
nazza.
نزة.
Good, well done. Now what's this first letter here?
تو.
Ta, and it's got a dhamma, so we will say tu. Well done, excellent. So let's put those three together. Tu nazza.
نزة.
Excellent. And this last letter here?
لام.
Lam. And how would we pronounce it with the fatha?
لا.
La. So let's try and put that all together. Tunazzala.
تنزل.
Very good. Once more.
تنزل.
Tunazzala. Excellent. Very good effort. Well done. So let's go on to this one now. What sign is on the ba? What's this sign?
um,
Do you remember? Do you know how we will pronounce this ba?
it's a fatha.
It's a dhamma. This is a dhamma. Okay, so we will pronounce this bu. Okay, but we need to join it to the seen because the seen is a mushaddad letter. So we will say bus.
Bus.
The mushaddad letter also has a fatha on top. So we'll have to put that all together and say bussa.
Bussa.
Good. Really hardening the seen. Bussa.
Bussa.
Very good. And how would we pronounce this last letter?
T.
T. Very nice. So we're going to put it all together. Bussati.
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 Very nice. Excellent. Let's go on to this one here. Okay. First letter is, what's this first letter?
Sin.
It's a sin. Excellent. And what's the stroke on top?
Fatha.
Excellent. So we will pronounce this how?
Sa.
Sa. Beautiful. Well done. Now, this letter here is
Ba.
ba. A ba has a shadda on top, so that is our mushaddad letter. And it also has a fatha. Okay, so this will be pronounced sabba.
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 And what is this letter and how will it be pronounced?
Ha.
Ha. Good. Remember, this is ha from the throat. Okay. Ha has a fatha, so we pronounce it ha. Well done. So let's put it all together. Sabbaha.
Sabbaha.
Sabbaha from your throat. Okay. Very good effort. Excellent. Really, really nice hardening there. G1123. You made sure that you really pushed down on those letters as we were going through it. It's great to break it all down to recognize each letter individually and then try and pull it all back together again. So keep doing that, keep practicing, and inshallah you'll improve greatly. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Okay, if we could have another student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1112.
Assalamu alaikum, G1112.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So if we start with tawuz and tasmiyah, then we'll move on to the words.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, we have to start with tawuz. A'udhu billah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Excellent. Would you like to do this by yourself or would you like to follow me?
Follow you.
Okay, so we're just going to do the two letters. We're going to look where the shadda is. What's this letter under the shadda?
Ba. B.
Ba. Excellent. Well done. And it's got a kasra underneath, so it'd be pronounced B. Well done. And this letter here?
Sa.
Good. It's a sin. It has a fatha, so it'd be pronounced sa. So we're just going to join those two. Okay? So sabbi.
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 Yusabbihu.
Excellent. Very nice. So you can do it by yourself. Yusabbihu.
Yusabbihu.
Good. Well done. Make sure you really push on that bar and emphasize it. Okay. Very good. Well done. Let's go on to our next one.
Fizzatin.
Once more.
Fizzatin.
Okay. What letter is this? Dod. Dod. Fizza. Remember, it's a
Fizza.
thick sound. Thick sound. So there's no z sound in it. Fizza.
Fizza.
Thin.
Fizzatin.
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 So we don't want to make a z sound when we're saying the dod. Okay, it needs to be a thick sound, but also it's dod. Dod.
Okay.
Fizzatin.
Fizzatin.
Okay, so keep working on that sound and that thick sound. Okay, carry on. Next one.
Kannava.
Okay, what letter is this?
Kazzaba.
Much better. Excellent. Kazzaba.
Zaba.
Kazzaba.
Kazzaba.
Good. Make sure this is a the sound. Okay, this is a dhal, so it sounds like a sort of th sound, like you would say the or those or these. The. Kazzaba.
Kazzaba.
Kazzaba. Put your tongue
Kazzaba.
underneath your front top teeth and make the sound. The sound.
Kazzaba.
Much better. Much better. Kazzaba.
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 Excellent. That's how you need to do it. Okay, so your tongue needs to touch the front top teeth, the teeth at the front, the top on the top of your mouth, and you need to make that the sound. Very good. Well done. And again here.
Kazzabutum.
Okay, so kaz. Very good. Now the ba here, what's this sign here? This is a sukun. Okay, so we need to join this dhal to this ba. So it would be kazzab.
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 Kazzabatum.
Kazzabatum. Tum.
Kazzabtum.
كذبتم.
Okay, excellent. Very, very good effort. Make sure you work on the pronunciation of the dhal and the dad. Okay, just work on those, because often when we learn the Quran first time round, sometimes we say the letters as in the way that Urdu speaking people would say them. So in order to really, really refine our pronunciation, we need to work on how we pronounce the letters as well. So really, really good effort. Very nicely done. And just keep working on that pronunciation. Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, if we could have another student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1029.
G1029. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, G1029. How are you today?
Good.
Good. I can't hear you very clearly. Could you maybe move a little bit closer to your mic?
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay. Do you want to do this by yourself, or would you like to follow me?
Alright.
Okay, so we've got a ba and a tha, and we've got a mashaddad tha because there's a shadda on top. So we'll pronounce this batha,
Batha.
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 Good. So first you join the ba to the tha, bath,
Bath.
and then you do the tha with the kasra, but you don't have a gap in the middle. So that you would say batha.
Batha.
Excellent. Very, very good. Well done. Next word. Okay, we're just going to do these two letters here. So we join the sad to the ba. We have sob, ba.
Sabba.
Good. Now we're going to make that a bit quicker. Sobba.
Sabba.
Very good. Now what's this first letter here?
Fa.
Fa. Well done. Fa sobba.
Fasabba.
Fa sobba.
Fasabba.
Very good. Well done. Let's move on to this one here. Again, joining these first two because this is our shadda letter. Bushi.
Bushi.
Good. Bushi.
Bushi.
And we have a ra here. So let's put it all together. Bushira.
Bushira.
Very good. Excellent. And let's go on to our last word here. Okay, again, these two letters here. We have soyi.
Suyi.
Soyi.
Suyi.
Okay, what's this sound here?
Ha.
Ka. Well done. So we have kasoyi.
Suyi.
And this letter here,
Ba.
it's a ba. Good. We have a tanveen of kasra underneath. So that will be bin.
Bin.
Kasoyi bin.
Suyi. Bin.
Once more. Kasoyi bin.
Suyi. Bin.
Very good. Well done. Just keep working on that, keep practicing that, and that will give you the confidence to recognize all the letters and to pronounce them by yourself as well, inshallah. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, right. So I think we are now going to have everybody back from our breakout room. Just a second. Let us call everyone back to the class. Okay, so while everybody is coming back into the classroom, just a quick reminder of what we have looked at today. So we have been looking at shadda and tashdid, and we've been looking at how to identify the shadda within a word, okay? And you would identify it by seeing the little W shape on top of a letter. We have been then looking at how to join the shadda with the previous letter. So depending on whatever stroke you have. So for example, in this example, you would have a sad with a fatha and a ba, mashaddad ba. So you would see this stroke here. You would join it to the mashaddad ba. Then you would look and identify the stroke on the mashaddad letter, which in this example is your fatha. And finally, you would pull everything together and emphasize and push on the mushaddad letter. Okay, so when you are looking at this, you need to look very, very carefully. You need to look very, very slowly. Make sure you recognize all the different letters. Make sure you recognize all the strokes. And once you've recognized everything, then you can put it all together. Okay, and your homework for today will be tashdid. So it's practicing this up to 4 rows. You can continue with exercise 13.2 to complete it, which we completed today. And you can move on to exercise 13.3. And you can carry on practicing the words that we have done today. And the reference page is page 63. So remember, the mushaddad letter is the letter carrying the shadda. A vowed letter is the letter carrying the stroke. A mushaddad letter joins to the closest previous vowed letter. You have to make sure you sound the vowed letter and the mushaddad letter, and you emphasize the mushaddad letter. Don't rush through it. Okay, don't rush through it. Say it really slowly, really, really clearly. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding that you know what to do with your homework, and you can just keep practicing that, because this is one of those things, the more you practice, like with all of our lessons, the better you will become. Right, so if we could have a student for our final dua, please.
Yes, G1094.
Assalamu alaikum, G1094.
Assalamualaikum.
Do you understand everything in the lesson okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So we're going to end with our final prayer. So repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Allahumma arhamni.
اللهم ارحمني.
Allahumma arhamni.
اللهم ارحمني.
Bil Qur'anil azim.
بالقرآن العظيم.
Good. And once together. Allahumma arhamni. Bil Qur'anil azim.
الله ارحمني بالقرآن
Bil Qur'anil azim.
بالقرآن العظيم.
And the translation, oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Thank you to all the students who participated in today's class. And inshallah, we will see you all tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.